One of the biggest drawing cards and lures that makes people come to Columbia is that it's the center of government. Government, which is Columbia's largest business, bringing in millions of dollars yearly and casting an influence felt in every area of activity. The General Assembly alone, which meets on an average of 5 months a year, has a $1 million price tag. The lawmakers, the sightseers, the lobbyists, and other interested parties spend time and money in the capital city. Of the state's 18,000 state employees, over 9,000 of them live and work in Columbia. The various state payrolls pump millions of dollars into the city's economic bloodstream, ranging from the occasional few dollars drawn by part-time hourly employees to the $20,000 plus salaries paid at the top level of government. The annual budget for running the overall state government is $400 million.
Columbia also seems to be where all the political doings and carryings-on begin, and a great many of them end. While there are politicians in the upper state and politicians in the lower state, Columbia has to be the place they all come to have their say and to seek their way. At times, the corner of Main and Gervais resembles a living campaign poster board. During an election year, tons of campaign material emanate from Columbia, supporting everyone from dog catcher to governor. The State House is filled with folks asking or saying, did you hears and what you knows and what's going on and what's happening and let me tell yous, and all of this has been going on in Columbia since the city began.
Columbia's role as the center of government and the capital dates back to the late 18th century, when increasing population in sections far removed from the coastal regions made a central location of the capital necessary.
Of course, this brought a hue and a cry from the low country, who didn't even consider anything 50 miles away from the coast civilized, but this attitude didn't last long.
The General Assembly passed an act in 1786 to locate the city at its present location, but it wasn't given a name. The matter of naming the state's capital came up for another vote in the General Assembly.
And lots of names were thought to be right for the city. Many people wanted it named after their families. Others sought to name it after famous men, including George Washington and Christopher Columbus.
3 proposed names were Refuge and Washington and Columbia. Columbia won by a vote of 11 to 7. The year 1790 saw the first meeting of the General Assembly in the just-named Columbia. Work on the present Capitol building, the famed State House, was begun in 1855. It was finally completed and gave occupancy to the General Assembly for the first time on November 23, 1869. And since that time, stirring words have rung through the hallowed halls as the laws and machinery to make our state run and prosper have been fought over and fought for by thousands of men from every county in the state.